Hello everyone, my name is Mandy Kaur and I am the Director of Special Projects with Avanti Women. Thank you for joining us today and welcome to our webinar on fashion and beauty. The world is your stage, do your best catwalk with our guest speaker, Rufina Barkat. Rufina is an amazing certified fashion and style consultant who is helping women enhance their beauty and lifestyle. We're very excited to have her here today to share her tips. If you have any questions during the session for her, please write them in the chat box and send them directly to me, and I will make sure that they are answered before the end of today's session. So without further ado, I will hand it over to Rufina.
Hello everyone, my name is Rufina. Thank you, Mandy, for a very good introduction. Today I would be talking about do your best catwalk, and I am trying to, okay, there you go. And we are going to be covering create an image that draws positivity, be more conscious on how you're portraying yourself through fashion, understanding the color and its impacts, and in the end, I'll talk about more beauty and fashion tips. And then I'll open the stage to ask questions. So, this is my website address. My Instagram is Rufinas_Rainbow Bride because I love colors, so hence the Rainbow Bride, and it was also my favorite cartoon character. My Facebook is Rufina's Jack. Please feel free to join me as a friend or explore more. And so the topic for today is the world is your stage. Do your best catwalk. The reason I chose this topic is because I believe that we have to be at our best to explore the world and to be ready for the world. Because if you are dressed for, if you want to be successful, you have to be dressed for that. And unfortunately, women are judged continuously more than men. I don't know if we have some men joining us today or not, because few of my friends were asking for it. So hopefully they are there, and that is the bitter truth that we women are judged continuously more than men. And whether we are in an interview, on a date, or even trip to grocery, I sometimes tell my younger sister, who has two kids, that what are you wearing? So hence I am judging her. So we are also, women judge each other as well. What I want to suggest today is that we should be at our best if we can. Sometimes it is difficult, but I try giving suggestions to my friends and foes that we have to be well polished. Even if we are not wearing any makeup, the best part, best we could do is be well polished. Well polished meaning have our eyebrows done, nails filed if we don't have to put nail polish, manicure, pedicure, have our hair trimmed because hair is important because it's the frame of our face, and our face is the cover of the book. So we have to dress if we want to look good. We should because it boosts our confidence and self-esteem. Can everybody hear me good? Hello?
Hey Rufina, yeah, we can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, great. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I did not hear anything. So as I was saying that if we are well polished and if we look good, it is a snowball effect, and we would feel good. Hence, it will boost our self-confidence and self-esteem. And I always draw, I'm very influenced by the 60s movies, and that's my favorite pastime to just watch TCM, which is the Turner Classic Movies. And I have observed that in 60s, women did not wear much makeup, but they were always well polished, and that's why I think they looked amazing and elegant and simple. That's where I get my fashion influence from. The next thing I would suggest, and I solely believe in, is that we have to think positive and speak positive. I live by this principle, that, and I am trying to entail, I'm trying to get this principle in my family's life, I guess, that life and death is in the power of your tongue. And if we are going to speak positive, if we are going to think positive, we are going to speak positive. And no matter what is going on around us, I think we should um think of glass being half full and draw positivity in every situation. Sometimes it is difficult, but we have to make a conscious effort to say to ourselves, you know what, we are confident, and no matter what is going on around us, we are going to we are going to choose to be happy. And it is imperative that we use our words to build others. I believe that if we do not have anything good to say to others, we should be quiet. And being polished and thinking positive, speaking positive, it would be just icing on the cake. What I mean is, like, if we are dressed professionally, we are dressed polished, then we whatever we speak, it is going to reflect a good image. Hence, it is going to draw positivity, and it is also going to draw good people towards us. And I was I wanted to give an example. I went for an interview. Um, I think it was 3 months ago, and I was dressed professionally, but I wanted to make an effort to, think positive. Although, they say that you should learn more about the company and more about what you know about the company, but that is important. However, it is more important that you portray yourself in a positive way, think positive, and speak positive. That is a very that has to reflect in our answers to our interview questions. My next topic is say cheese, which means that is we have to smile. Um, I don't think so. As a person, I think anybody who is listening to me wouldn't be drawn to grumpy people or people who are sour. I think smiling is a universal language and it is contagious. I have not experienced anything. I work in downtown and people pass by you, and even like in not even if it is not in downtown, anywhere, if you pass by anybody, I have not experienced that I have smiled and it has not been reciprocated. So I would definitely encourage everybody to smile. And I have given an example of Kate Middleton. If you see that she's always smiling, and thus she's reflecting and cultivating warmth and welcome behavior, and thus that's why she's, I guess, one of the most loved people on the planet. One of her characteristic, not only because she's royal, but also she's always smiling, and I feel that it is a welcome behavior and it gives a warmth towards others. We have to continuously check ourselves and say that are we happy. And I believe that, as I said before, that it is a choice and nothing outside of us can make us happy or unhappy. My fourth point is exercise. That is a double-edged sword. Reason being is because endorphins, when we exercise, it releases endorphins, which not only make us happy, but it also boosts our mental capacity. And if it improves our overall health and it gives us the feeling of self-love. And I think I'm not only talking because people have researched it, I think I have experienced it. I think if I don't exercise, I just feel there's something missing, and I have to exercise. And I just believe that it makes me happier. The more energy, and it gives me more energy as well. And I think the feeling that I get, and which I have suggested as well, that nothing would be impossible for us, and we will be determined to achieve our dreams. And that has kept me going to achieve my dreams. Whenever I feel like, okay, you know what, I'm exhausted, I go for a run, or even go for hot yoga or hot Pilates to just exercise and spend some me time. And I guess that is the chemical reaction that is happening is that it is releasing endorphins, and that gives me more confidence about myself, and making me feel that, you know what, I have accomplished something and I'm able to face the world in a better way. I would leave you with some positive affirmation. I'm going to read it out. Some of them are: I am the head, not the tail. I will and can do anything. I'm sharp as a serpent and innocent as a dove. The meaning of this, for those of you who do not understand, sharp as a serpent is meaning that we are sharp and from intellectual point of view, innocent as in we are harmless, but at the same time we are intellectual. I am bold and fearless. I choose to be joyful regardless of the circumstances. I am possible. I am successful and prosperous. I'm going to move to the next section. Be more conscious on how you are portraying yourself through fashion. Does anybody have any questions for this section? If not, I'm going to just move forward. Be more conscious on how you're portraying yourself through fashion. And you know what? I have used the fashion icon, Coco Chanel, and she has said something very, I guess, imperative. She said that dress shabbily and they remember the dress, dress impeccably and they remember the woman. So the reason I have chosen this topic is that the reason I have chosen that it, we have to dress in dressing is the most important. Unfortunately, people, the first impression is that how we are portraying ourselves, how we are dressed. That is the first impression that people look at, how you're portraying yourself, how you're carrying yourself. I think it's a turn off when you see somebody wearing flimsy outfits that has stain on it and it's not well structured or well tailored. It's important that we wear clothes that are well tailored and suited for our personality and body type. I usually ask myself, I'm a I'm working full time and I'm also an entrepreneur. I always ask I myself a question: then am I going to hire this person because did they even take out time to dress professionally? So it is important wherever, if we are going for an interview, if we are going for a new job or even working, or you have to be dressed for professionally and choose well tailored outfits. And you know, the saying goes, dress not for the job you have, but the one you want. Let's say if you are working as a admin assistant and you want to be a CEO, then you have to dress up like a CEO. In my previous job, my colleagues used to make fun of me that, you know what, Rufina, even the CEOs don't dress up like you do. Because I feel that, you know, I have to dress and be an example so that people are following me instead of, you know, I'm following them. So I was a trendsetter and I like to look at life like that. And I would like to leave this section with a saying or a quote by Edith Head. You can have anything you want in life if you dress for it. I think that's very powerful, and that shows how important it is to dress for the occasion, and also not only for the job but also if you want to be climbing the ladder in the organization, just even for the social event. I think that is important that we leave a lasting impression. Accessory is necessary. So as I said that I'm influenced by the 60s, I love Audrey Hepburn and I think everybody remembers her from the movie Breakfast at the Tiffany's. And I think it was a combination not only with the black dress, but the pearl necklace that she was wearing. That was just the right accessory that she was wearing. Imagine if she was wearing a chunky necklace that was made up of shells. I think that would be a fashion disaster. But her pearl necklace and dress is what is an image that is left in our minds. And I think accessory is not only important, but as Michael Kors said, that it is an exclamation point for a woman. So when in doubt, I would suggest always less is more. And rather than overwhelming one's outfit with accessories, if it is too busy, it gets too confusing. You would want a clean, elegant, simple yet powerful look. I think my go-to is simple studs, and stud meaning little earrings and neutral shoes. And if you can, and there's so much you can play with scarves, jewelry, bags, coats, and jacket. But my suggestion is always to choose simple, elegant things, not to make everything too confusing. If you're wearing, I guess, printed outfit, try to keep your accessories simple. If you're wearing plain outfit, you can play around with your accessory. One shoe can change your life. Who doesn't know Cinderella? So shoes are important part of an outfit. As I have mentioned, they can break or make an outfit. I would like to give an example. I was wearing a beautiful dress and I was wearing old runners. And my husband was like, you know what, you look like Mrs. Doubtfire. I thought it was funny, but I also thought to myself that, you know what, I need shoes that are stylish yet comfortable because I walk, but I refuse to look like Mrs. Doubtfire. So, ladies, please invest in a good, comfortable, stylish pair of shoes. It can, as I mentioned, it can break or make shoes. For example, if you're wearing printed outfit, it is wise to use nude silhouettes rather than printed shoes, as it will make the outfit lose its authenticity. And shoes are like salt. You can not have too much or too little, just enough. I mean, shoes are like salt for an outfit. So I usually wear plain clothes and printed shoes. Or if you're wearing printed outfit, plain shoes would be just to complement it. It would be great to use it. For example, there's a picture of me on my Instagram. I'm wearing white shirt, loose oversized shirt with little bows on my sleeves, navy blue culottes, and I'm wearing yellow shoes. But I like it because it complements blue and white. So be conscious of how it's complementing the whole outfit. Okay, moving on to my next slide. Um, when you have it, you need to, I'm going to talk about different body shapes here and what kind of clothes or what kind of outfits would complement those types. And I have given some examples of the celebrity, well-known celebrities, so people can, have an example in their mind. I'm a visual person, so I like to see pictures and they leave a long-lasting impression and I can relate to it. So I've used that here. So first is the tubular type, which is, of course, Kate Middleton. I think these types of bodies, the most complementary outfit would be closely fitted. I mean, you can wear loose clothes as well, but I think it would look like a hanger hanging on you, or loose clothes would look like a hanger. But I think this would be the best using closely fitted clothing. The next type of silhouette is inverted triangular, which is the example Jennifer Garner. She has a inverted triangular body, and she always nails it. She always wears clothes that complement her body, and that is, it gives an illusion of an hourglass. I would love an hourglass illusion. So this is a great example. If you see her outfit, she has used um, something that is tightly fitted on her waist, and hence giving her an hourglass shape. The third type is the rectangular, which is the rectangular is narrow. It's narrow on the shoulders, wider hips and or thighs, and straight upper body lines. So rectangular is it. We want to give a feminine look here, so I've used Cameron Diaz because she has a boyish shape, and she is wearing a silhouette where um it's giving her a feminine curve, although she has a boyish shape. Okay, our fourth is triangular, which is Eva Longoria. The example of it is Eva Longoria, where you have wide hips and you want to create curves in your lower body line. So that's why you would, if you see her, she always wears um, deeper necklines to elongate her neck and hence giving a taller or enhancing her upper body. The fifth is, of course, Marilyn Monroe, like Hourglass. How can we forget her? Ideal figure, ideal body. And they usually, hourglass bodies have larger bust, possibly large, wide shoulders, larger hips, and small waists. And usually the outfits that complement these are where it is closely fitted again, but you want to wear something that is narrow at your waist so that you can accentuate it, and closely fitted upper body and lower body as well. The sixth and the last shape is rounded, which is above average weight, larger figure with rounded body lines. And the example of it is Queen Latifah. I just love Queen Latifah. And I love the way that she chooses to camouflage her feminine curves. Her outfits are always to the point and yet elegant. But I think, regardless of whatever body type you are, I think women are all of us are wonderfully and skillfully made. So whatever body type you have, make sure you accentuate it. If anybody has question on this part, please type it to Mandy or myself, and then we can move to understanding colors and its impacts. As I mentioned earlier in my introduction, that I love colors, and I think it is important that you incorporate colors in your wardrobe, and it just makes me happy to look at colors, and I just love rainbow colors. Rainbow, I associate colors with rainbow, so it just brings a smile on my face. So I have given some examples of warm colors, which is red, orange, and yellow. And cool colors are actually warm colors can be cooled by adding blue, while blue, green, and violet can be warmed by adding yellow. In determining the hues and undertone of a color, one must understand the temperature of the color. So it is important that we understand whether they are warm colors or cool colors. And I have given here some examples of warm skin and cool skin colors. And warm skin colors are its golden brown, peach bronze, or rust. Cool skin it is cool pink, milk white, olive brown, or gray black. And warm hair colors are warm blonde, red, chocolate brown, or yellow gray. Cool hair is crystal white, ash blonde, smoky taupe brown, or black. Here are the examples of warm eyes, which are brown, golden brown, yellow green, or yellow blue. Cool eyes are gray brown, black, blue violet, blue gray, or gray. These are the I have some psychological effects of colors. So red represents hot, dangerous, angry, passionate, sentimental, exciting, vibrant, aggressive. So if you see those young people driving the red car, you know where they're coming from. Orange represents lively, cheerful, joyous, warm, energetic, hopeful, and hospitable. Yellow, as we associate it with sunshine, bright, sunny, cheerful, warm, prosperous. Whenever we see sunshine, we always feel happy. So for me, it is very a cheerful color. Green is calm, cool, fresh, friendly, pleasant, balanced, and restful. Uh, I'm sure you guys have heard the example of calm as cucumber. So I guess green calmness goes hand in hand. Blue is peaceful, calm, highly esteemed, serene, tranquil, and truthful. And I associate blue with blue skies and sea. So hence the calmness and peaceful. And if you have seen whenever there are elections, people tend to wear blue to, give the impression that they are highly esteemed. Purple is, I guess, the color of royalty, and it depends. Even in biblical days, people used to wear robe that were made of a purple robe, and it defines it just represents powerful, rich, wise, passionate, and dignified and regal. Pink, that's my favorite color. So feminine, hence you have seen pink fonts on my website. If you have visited my website, I love pink. I think it represents feminine, gentle, and approachable, but it also makes me cheerful. So I think it should be cheerful as well. White represents innocent, youthfulness, faithfulness, pure, and peaceful. Brown is stable, earthy, safe. Black is mysterious, tragic, silent, strong, gloomy, sophisticated. And gray is modest, sad, and old. Some of my beauty and fashion tips are, I'm sure it is a cliche, most of us have heard it, but I think it's important for it to be reiterated to eat well balanced diet. I always like to buy things in sale. I don't look for deals, I look for steals. I think something that can be worn most of the seasons. White shirts, you can never have enough white shirts. You can never have enough black pants in different styles. And I always go for things in sale. I don't like to pay full price for it. You don't have to spend a lot to look like $1 million. And whenever I tell my friends, oh, I spend this much, there's a picture of me wearing a blue jumpsuit, and nobody believed it that I only spent $15 on it. Think positive, laugh, smile a lot, wear your confidence. I think it is very important to wear your confidence. Um, One of the books that influenced me was Lean In. She's the COO of Facebook, Sandra Stalber, and she talks about it as well that it is important for women, especially, to wear their confidence. One of her topics. And be courageous to experiment with your looks. So people who have gone on my website, you could see that how my hair was really long, and I just wanted to chop it off to experiment with my um, looks. I know some of you are not bold to do that, and I wouldn't encourage people to do that if they are not comfortable. But I think we have to be able to experiment with our looks and know what would look good on us. And don't be afraid of colors. Pop of colors is necessary, especially in winter. I like to wear colors all season, but in winter it's necessary because it's dark and gloomy outside, and I think colors make you happy. So it's important for one to wear colors if they're comfortable. Keep yourself well polished all the time. Um, as mentioned in the beginning, that it is important that we keep ourselves well polished. You never know who you're gonna meet, and you can be at the right place at the right time, and you have to just be prepared. I'm always expecting that I can meet anybody. I could run into Ryan Gosling, who I really like, and you have to be prepared to you have to just look good at your best. And love yourself, be your biggest cheerleader. I think that is important no matter what is going on around us. If we are not going to love ourselves, I don't expect anybody else to love me if I don't love myself. It is important for me to love myself. I have some more tips, but I wasn't sure if we would have enough time. Since we do, I'm gonna just mention a few of them. If you're wearing your hair short, make sure you wear the right earrings with it, like studs instead of dangling. Classic studs always look elegant. I want to suggest some colors for fall, which are shades of deep red, purple, turquoise, pink, and blush, which are in season. Blush, I think it's a mixture of it's a pale pink or a rose pink color. I think it would go with all seasons. So if anybody is intending to shop, I think those are the colors that are hot for season and can be worn not only in fall but in winter as well. I always wear turquoise, like turquoise earrings or turquoise shoes. If you're at work, I always keep a pair of turquoise shoes. You can wear it with black outfit or even red and turquoise looks good. And I think that would be it. And choose the right silhouette for your body type. Wear clothes that are complementary to your body type. And I think that should be it. If I'm going to open the floor for questions,
Thank
if
you.
anybody has questions.
Yep, so we do have a question that came in, and they would like to know what are your favorite places to shop and get these deals?
My favorite places are I like Banana Republic because they have lots of professional clothes. I was in the store recently and one of the dresses were $124, but they were marked incorrect. It was marked incorrectly and it was 50% off on top of that. So I ended up paying $24 for that dress. And I think they honor the price. If you can find deals there, that is great. And they usually have 50% going on. I like Banana Republic. I like Massimo Duty. They had 70% going on recently. I think it's done now. But they do have limited edition clothing with special pricing. So if anybody is looking for something, that's my one of my favorite. I like Zara. It's affordable to wear every day. One of my jumpsuits that I'm wearing in one of the pictures on my website, it has a navy blue tie at the back and it's baby blue. I paid $15 for it. They have great deals. Nordstrom is one of my other places to shop if they have sales. I recently bought a fur jacket which was originally $1,000, but I ended up paying 150 for it
Oh, wow.
because it was yeah, it's blush pink, it's fur, and it's like outdated season. I don't care what season it's outdated. I love fur, so I'm gonna pay like 150 for that. I am gonna go there. Aritzia is good too. They had sale recently. They had a dress that was like $130. I refused to pay $130 and I ended up paying like $40 for it.
Oh, wow.
Yes, have to look for steals. These things, these outfits are really marked up, so you can imagine how much money they're making. And I usually go for clothings that are made in Portugal. Some of the clothing in Massimo is made in Portugal, Spain, because it is a good quality. Even in Banana Republic, there are so many outfits that I got. They were made in Morocco, Portugal, and but they were on sale. So I mean, you can wear it with a blazer, your dress, even if it is an evening dress. Take off your blazer, wear nice shoes, and you can just make it day or evening dress.
That's awesome. It seems like if there's a sale going on, we can definitely find you there.
Yes, and I'm always looking for my clients as well. So um, I have be nice to sales associates, and they would be helpful to you. I think people should be nice to everybody, but these sales associates know the inside, so I think it's important that you have to be nice to them. And if there is a damage in these, most of the stores would also give you 10% off,
Right.
extra 10% off.
Okay, and how do you keep track of all these sales? Are you just signed up to their email, either e-newsletters, or do you follow any websites that tell you the latest sales for the week?
I am signed up for the e-news, for their
Promotion.
updated yeah, the promotion. It's not, they don't really have e-newsletters, but I am signed up for the promotion. I am in this profession, so I get to go to the malls very often.
Mhm.
Another of my go-to place is J. Crew. They have really nice, cool stuff as well. Their jewelry is really nice. Their shoes, I have seen few pair of shoes that were like $500, and now it's like $100, and they are made in Italy.
Oh, wow.
So you cannot go wrong with that.
Okay. And then the last question we have here is what do you think is going to be the hottest trend for this fall?
Furs.
Furs? Okay.
Furs, furs are the hottest trend. Plaids, that is the hottest trend. Um, Oversized glasses. I think velvet, which is right now available in Massimo Duty. If anybody is interested, they have velvet dresses, and which is limited edition. And I think the other trend is colors, which I have mentioned. Um, Nordstrom had sent me an invitation to their pre-sale for fall, and everything there was turquoise, not like in jewelry. And I couldn't resist, but they had like beautiful Kate Spade turquoise earrings. I would also suggest some of the Kate Spade stuff is good, but go to Vaughan Mills. Their outlet has great stuff.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for your questions. If you do have any follow-up, you know how to get in contact with Rufina, or you can also send the questions directly to us at info@avantiwomen.com. So thank you again for your questions, and thank you so much, Rufina, for the informative session. And also, I wanted to share with everyone the offer that Rufina has for all the members on the webinar today. It's 3 hours of personal shopping services at a discounted rate of $190, which is regularly priced at $225. I would encourage all of you to take up Rufina on the offer. If you are an Avanti Women member, I believe that offer is also open to you, and Rufina will help you ramp up your closet. If you're interested in becoming a guest speaker, much like what Rufina did today, please sign up on our website and share the areas in which you're an expert on, and we will contact you. That's it. That's it for me. Rufina, do you have any final words for the members today?
Just stay happy. Think positive, stay happy, and spread the joy.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for
And
the
wear
positive.
colors for the fall.
Wear colors. Yes. My closet is primarily all black. So,
Man, do you see me after the session?
okay. Sounds good. Looks like I need to take you up on your offer.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. Everyone, have a great night.
Thank you.